This video is made to be watched either with or without sound. In the last video, we finished the 8th year of Nebuchadnezzar. Jehoiakim was killed, his son Jehoiachin surrendered, and Nebuchadnezzar put Zedekiah on the throne in Jerusalem. Esther also became queen in Shushan in the same year. Darius the Mede will be born the following year to Esther and Ahasuerus. Then in 58 years, Darius, along with Cyrus the Great, will lead a Medo-Persian alliance to overthrow Babylon and allow the return of the exiled Jews. But for now, the Babylonian-Mede alliance is still strong, having overthrown Assyria only 15 years earlier. Cyrus's grandfather, Cyrus I, is king of Anshan. He is a Persian king under the rule of the Medians. Cyrus I was present at Shushan 5 years earlier when Ahasuerus made a feast for all his officials and servants, the powers of Persia, back in the 3rd year of Ahasuerus, when Queen Vashti lost her throne. Upcoming videos will continue to follow the developing relationship between the Medes and the Persians. Question: when were the exiles taken to Babylon? When Judah was taken away captive to Babylon, it was not done all at once. The Bible lists 7 different deportations over the span of 22 years. These are generally grouped into 3 different waves of deportation. The first occurred in the 1st year of Nebuchadnezzar, which was also the 4th year of Jehoiakim, when Daniel and his friends were taken to Babylon. The next 2 deportations took place in the 7th and 8th year of Nebuchadnezzar and are commonly referred to collectively as the second deportation, or as the captives who had been captured with Jeconiah, king of Judah. The next deportation listed in the Bible was in the 4th year of Zedekiah, then 2 more in the 18th and 19th year of Nebuchadnezzar, which was the 10th and 11th year of Zedekiah. Then a final time in the 23rd year of Nebuchadnezzar. Those taken away in the 18th and 19th year of Nebuchadnezzar are commonly referred to collectively as the 3rd taking away of captives. Question: how are the years of a king's reign numbered? Notice that Zedekiah took the throne in the last month of the year. This is his accession year, and the following year, his first full year, will be called his first year. An alternate way of numbering his years would be to call the year in which he took the throne his first year. Both systems for counting a king's year numbers are used throughout the Bible. And when it is necessary to identify which system is being used, we'll refer to them as either the accession year or regnal year counting system. During the divided kingdom, both systems are used sporadically for both Judah's and Israel's kings. While both counting systems are found in the scriptures, the Bible will not switch between counting systems when referring to any one king. Knowing whether a stated king's year number is accession or regnal will not be necessary for 99% of our normal studies. But it was critical for initially assembling the timeline PDF spreadsheet. You will need to be aware, however, when referencing Nebuchadnezzar's years. That's because the Bible uses regnal years for Nebuchadnezzar, but the Mesopotamian chronicles use accession years for Nebuchadnezzar. We know this because ABC 5 tells us that Nebuchadnezzar took the throne in the same year as the Battle of Carchemish, and refers to it as his accession year, while the Bible calls it his first year. So when the Bible refers to Nebuchadnezzar's 8th year, 2 Kings 24, we would need to look up Nebuchadnezzar's 7th year in ABC 5 when referencing the same year in the Babylonian Chronicles. In the next video, we'll be covering the 4th year of Zedekiah. If you want to read ahead, the chronological chapters in Jeremiah are listed here. If you'd like to download a printable PDF of this Jeremiah chart, there's a link in the description of this video. You can also download the complete timeline PDF spreadsheet, perfect for viewing on your tablet or phone. There's a link in the description of this video to the most current version of Timeline PDF. For more explanation on how years are defined and counted and why we don't use BC dates, click and watch O3 Timeline PDF Guided Tour.